y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Listen, today is my last vlog before school starts. School starts tomorrow for me, August 10th, and I will be a sophomore this year. I am looking forward to getting back in the game with my squad. They literally are everything to me, and we've already gone through so much together just within our first, year, our freshman year of high school. And we have the intention of sticking with each other this year too, so it's gonna be good. I have been a lot more transparent this summer with you guys, and that's just simply because of the struggles that I have endured during this summer season. But let's be real, there have honestly been some great moments, and we're gonna take some time to go back and highlight some of those things. Okay, so one of my favorite things that I've shared on this channel during summer season was Pentecost Sunday. I enjoyed filming the whole day, like Pentecost Sunday. It was just from church to just and for Pentecost Sunday to be in summertime, I don't know, it just hit different this year. Like, it was really good. Like, church hit different on Pentecost Sunday this year, so that was amazing. My third Spaniversary was also another special thing that I got to share with you guys this summer. My Spaniversary is always a special day. It's always a day of reflection and gratefulness of how far I've come since that very, and I mean very, extremely physically traumatic time in my life. If you told me that I'd get my heart broken losing my grandmother and then 2 days later having a surgery that affects major organs and, learning to walk all over again, child, you don't know. You don't know. Another memorable moment that I got to share with you guys was Father's Day weekend. And all of these things that I'm mentioning were in weekend recap, from all of the weekend recaps this summer that I've done. But Father's Day weekend was very special. I love the men that God has placed in my life. Everyone from my father to my grandfathers, my biological uncles, my unbiological uncles, because I have a lot of them too. So, just celebrating my father figures in my life and people who have taught me, supported me, loved me, just all of those things. It was really sweet this year. And another thing I got to take you guys along for this summer was my Pop's birthday. My Poppy, oh my gosh, she is the sweetest, my everything. Like, oh my goodness, every year is just another miracle. And, just everything that he's had to face, losing grandma and just so many other things in general. His strength, just continues to amaze me. And as you guys saw, if you remember, I made a cake for him this year for his birthday, and I also posted that video as well, something fun for us to do together on the channel. So if you did not see the Let's Make a Cake video, it's down below. It's a German chocolate cake. And then number 5, I can't leave this out because I just can't. Stellar's weekend. Y'all, it was incredible. If y'all did not see these Stellars, why? Like, the Stellars were so good. Like, so good. Like, everything from the performances. I talked all about that in Weekend Recap yesterday. So if you did not see the Weekend Recap vlog that I posted for the last week of summer break vlog, then hit the link below because, yeah, last week was fun. I know I've also shared, a little bit more downs than ups, and I also wanted to share what I learned and observed this summer. So here we go. Number 1, what I learned this summer, I already knew this, but I think I've processed it more and more. It's okay to not be okay. As long as you don't stay in that place forever, there's moments where we're always happy and, but there's also moments where we're not okay. And I think in those moments when we are not okay is when we learn, many things about ourselves and about people in certain situations. And, for me in life, in many situations, I have been forced to be the bigger person, if you will. And sometimes, I want to be the midget. Okay. I want to be 2'1" and not 6'3" because, just always being everybody's hero and lifesaver, it gets, when that's the expectation, it gets heavy, and it gets deep, and it's just, sometimes you want to break, and people in that position don't always tell you that. Now, number 2, I have learned this summer that I need to get back into and reinforce self-care. Like, I was already doing it, but with me feeling just emotionally and mentally drained, and then just situations like stacking like this, and then leading to me feeling physically drained, I just didn't feel like, I didn't feel like doing something like that for myself, and I had lost just the energy to just be even capable of doing self-care. You know what I'm saying? But that is something that I most definitely am getting back into. I also learned this summer that navigating change doesn't always have to be quick. Navigating through change is a process. And I shared that with you guys in a weekend recap, the journey of my best friend / little brother moving away has been one of the main reasons why this summer has been very emotional. And there have been days where I have just genuinely been happy and I enjoy myself and I'm just, everything's a-okay. And there's also other moments when, I'm a hot mess, and my eyes are red and I've been crying my eyes out all night. And there's days when I've covered up, the hot mess with a smile, and comedy and laughs, so, and it's different too, because this is the first time that I've ever become close to someone and I've called them family and, we've connected like that. And then they move, many of the people that live somewhere, out of state, like live away from me, like I met them where they were, or we met at an event or something. And that's how I have out of town friends. But this is different. Like, this is the first time, like, I've had someone go to school with me, we grew up through different things together and then they move away. Like, I've never experienced that before. So navigating change has been a weird process and a whirlwind, but I think I am doing great. And then lastly, I learned that I am like really obsessed with music. Like, I know I am. I know I am. I have been since I was a kid, like a baby toddler kid. And y'all know it too, because I talk about music all the time. But this past summer has really put me in a deeper level of lyrics and music, especially with the experiences that I've endured personally. And my goodness, once I started like dissecting like music and lyrics, it just, I don't know, it just became a whole new world. Like, I don't know what happened, but it was magical. Okay, so speaking of music too, there was some great music released during this summer break. And number 1, I have to start off by the new album by James Fortune called My Life. Guys, if y'all don't have it, I I don't know what you're doing. I've been promoting it on Weekend Recap too and on my stories, and I don't know where y'all been, if you're missing out on the new and the latest James Fortune album called My Life. It's amazing. And it speaks to the things that I have experienced, which is why I can appreciate this great body of work. So that's the first one. One of my favorite male vocalists in the gospel industry, Zebulon Ellis, released a single called Complaining. Oh, it is so good. It's a vibe. It is a vibe. That run that Zebulon Ellis does, I'm like, oh my goodness. And when you hear it, you have to rewind it because you won't fully get it in the moment. You got to rewind it at least 50 million times. And then JoJo Martin, one of my other favorite male vocalists. I have a lot of favorites, y'all. But JoJo Martin released his album called Temporary Tears. Y'all, that album will have you in your feelings. Ooh, JoJo was messing with me on this album. Yeah, that's a good one right there. And then lastly, Substance, the new album by Marvin Sapp. That's a good one. It yeah. Marvin Sapp, the GOAT, for real, for real. Like, I grew up on Marvin Sapp, so yeah, just all these years and just growing up with his catalog, it is just amazing. So these projects have been such a game changer for me. All of these albums were literally a major superior pickup, for me, because they dropped at such a good time. And these are just influential projects for years to come, I have no doubt. But listen, y'all, before I go, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for such a great summer here on the channel. I have said this so many times over and over and over, the past 2 months and a half, because y'all have been hanging with me all summer long. But this summer was a headache. And I'm already looking into summer 2023, and I'm like, you better not act how summer 2022 just acted, because I don't have time to do this all over again. But until that time, I look forward to my sophomore year starting tomorrow. I feel like this freshman year was a trial run, and it really set me up straight for this year. It opened my eyes to see a whole lot of stuff, and I've also decluttered the friend group a little bit because in my life, I only have time for the genuine love and support from the people who got me, and they're solid and all that stuff. And James Fortune, in one of his songs, one of my favorite songs that he put out on the Dream Again album was All I Want. And I think the verse says, no more fake love, I don't need it. And I'm like, whew, that is my life. I do not need any more fake love. Like, can't do it. But like I said, I am so grateful for all of y'all. Thank y'all for making this an amazing summer. Thanks for the love, support, and all of that stuff. After this video, you will see another video basically talking about the channel schedule now that I'll be back in school. Just wanted to update you guys on the channel and what that looks like for my upcoming school year. So, love y'all. Hey y'all, what's up? Listen, all of these pictures that you're seeing now are pictures from summer break 2022. And many of these pictures you guys have also seen on Weekend Recap. I have had so much fun sharing my summer break with you guys and taking you along for the journey of what's been going on. Speaking of summer break this year, I wanted to thank you again for an amazing summer here on the channel. Y'all know we have been hitting it heavy this summer with Weekend Recap, Tuesday Talk, and Thursday Thoughts episodes, and so much more. With school being back in session and me starting my sophomore year tomorrow, I will still be posting videos, but most likely not on a regular basis. And I wanted to make sure you guys knew that, because I know how y'all can get sometimes when it comes to my irregular vlogging schedule, but school does come first. And I love you guys, my YouTube family, but like I said, school and academics does come first, so I have to be on my prime time. Y'all already know, even if I don't post on YouTube, y'all always have Instagram, my Snapchat, and TikTok to keep up with me on a more regular basis. So I'm still gonna be here, still gonna be around, probably not just as much, but I still love y'all. And that's it.